Hello, hello, hello. I'm Alucard Night Raven. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to my next review. And today we are looking at the Transformers Studio Series from the '86 Transformers the movie, Dinobot Slug, or as those of us who grew up with G1 know him as, Slag, which I will be calling him from here on out, and Daniel Witwicky. And as you can see in front of us, there he is, and this is a figure that I've been hunting down for the last 2 months. My stores have finally been starting to get him in. So let's take a look at his packaging. And of course, our Studio Series packaging. Excellent picture there of Slag in his Triceratops mode. There we can see Daniel in his I'm forgetting the name of it. His armor, his suit. You can see Studio Series, Dinobot Slug, Slag, and Daniel Witwicky. The Transformers the movie, Hasbro 8+, Transformers Generations, Takara Tomy. On this side, another picture there of that 86, number 7. Studio Series, of course, leader class. On this side, again, we got the 86 and that same image. On the top, the Transformers the movie with a little bit of a window there. On the bottom, we've got our barcode and a bunch of words and things and stuff. And on the back, our product shots. And that looks very, very nice. Really liking that. And of course with Daniel, just like with Wheelie that came with Grimlock, like very limited articulation. But oh well. And we do have a nice backdrop, which I will get to later on, and our warning in many different languages. So very cool. So there's the package. Let's come back down. Take a look at Slag, how I currently have him transformed, which is in, of course, his Triceratops mode. And this looks good. So you can see I have Daniel already up here, so let's take him off, and you can see there are these little slots on the legs, which peg in to these pegs on either side. And, of course, we can kind of get him angled in a way where he'll stand. We'll set him off to the side, take a look at him in just a moment. But you can see with Slag's Dino mode, looks very nice. Looks like he came right off the screen. I do like that. I do have a few loose bits on mine, but it's fine. I think I just need to tighten up that screw, which I'll deal with later. See nice blue on the eye right there. See all this gold, and the gray, and the gunmetal gray, and some more of this gold. And you can see I like the storage for the gun with him compared to Grimlock. Like, that is awesome. And it still fits, even not matching the gold. It still works. It still looks very nice. But you can see here's the underside. All looks very good. There's the top, some more gold. And now articulation, what this guy has is, for one thing, the mouth does open and close. And you cannot see the head. It's hidden very nicely. I like the fact that we got this that hides the head. So definitely liking that. You know, a lot of Slags, they didn't do that very well. Now this leg, or this front leg, can move in and out, can rotate all the way around. Nice light ratchet there. We've got this swivel here that can be used, and of course you can move forward and back. So if you want to kind of get him into any kind of position that you want, whatever you need, it works. The rear leg rotates back and forth. You can move this piece if you like, and then you can move this part. And really that's it for articulation in his Dino mode. But it works. He looks good. He looks great. He's got ports you could plug other weapons on. There's one on each side and then one on the back, but I think that also gets incorporated in robot mode. But yeah, but Daniel Witwicky, can't really see a head in there, can you? Not really. The arms rotate here, and you get some movement here, a little bit of wiggle, and then the legs, and that's about it. Otherwise, you aim, you kind of get them into this sort of squatting position. I am kind of hoping that, like how DNA Design is doing an upgrade kit for Grimlock that will give us a more maneuverable wheelie. Granny doesn't look exactly like out of the movie, but I'm hoping that they give us an upgrade kit for Slag that gives us, replacement legs, at least for Daniel, where he could stand up straight, could hold a weapon, things like that, like something, It's cool they give us these guys to add in with the Dinobots. Like, I'm curious to see what they're going to give us with Sludge and Snarl. Swoop, I don't think we're going to get anything because I'm pretty sure is going to be a Voyager class size because he is the smallest of the Dinobots after all. So he doesn't really need to be a leader class size like the others. So it all will work out in the end. But let's put him off to the side. And what do you say we get to transforming this guy? So first off, what we're going to do is, let's see, where do we want to start? We'll fold that up. Let's remove the gun. I'm going to untab this piece, and I did not mean to pull the whole thing out. And yet, somehow I did that. That was not my intention. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Alright. Got that back. So, yeah, we want to untab the tail here and just like lift it up like that for now. And we're going to, first thing we want to do is open these up. That will help unlock other things. But yeah, then we want to untab these bits. Want to separate them a little bit, and then we can bring the tail up. Now we're going to straighten out. Let me raise you up some more. Straighten out the legs. Just like this. And then the other thing we're going to do is we're going to open these pieces up. Then we want to rotate the foot in. Oh, wait, did it go in all the way? Yeah. Rotate the foot in. Rotate this piece in. Then we're going to rotate it in here. Just like that. And then close that back up. And I like that. It's kind of reminds me of the way Fans Toys did some of theirs. So same thing over here. Gonna rotate that in to close it all up. Bring it around and close that back up. Then we'll rotate at the waist, and that's his legs pretty much done. Now let's work on the rest. So we want to open that up, and then we're going to make sure those are untabbed. And they're on a double hinge here, so we want to bring them out just like this. Make sure everything's lined up. And then we're going to bring this piece down. There we go. Then we can bring the head up. And then this is going to close up just like that. And then we can bring that down. Now, on the back, we're going to bring this piece up, and you can see these little slots right here plug in to these tabs right here. So we want to bring them up till we get them into those tabs, just like that. And then, trying to remember, oh no, I think I did something wrong here. Okay, yeah, so at the same time, we want to, what am I doing here? Yeah, this all folds up. And of course it's giving me issues. Why wouldn't it? Here we go. So yeah, so when that tabs in up here, we want this piece to tab in here, and then we're going to bring all this up and around. That holds that together. And the final bit, we're gonna swing out his hands, pull them till they click, rotate them around. These we want down like that. Then same thing with this hand. Come on now. Come on now. Of course, I have issues sometimes with it. Come on. I can get it. I know I can get it. Oh, why are you being such a pain? So let's see if we do it. There we go. A little bit of help. So rotate that fist around, and here we go. We have Slag in his robot mode, and he looks great. I want to make sure. I think, yeah. So I thought that was supposed to lock in somehow, but I don't think it does. Yeah, so you can see some of the issue that I am having with mine is like some of the pieces like to pop out. So I want to make sure they are staying exactly where they need to be. But yeah, there we have Slag in his robot mode, and I am so happy to finally have this guy. I can't wait to get the other 3 Dinobots when they release them for Studio Series. That is going to be awesome. But here we have Slag, and you can see all his glory, nice and tall. But let's bring in a good look at him. Of course, we got that red face that we're supposed to have for him. And why is that being a pain? Yeah, this should stay about, like, I think right there. Yeah. Like I said, some of this, it just, if it locked in a little better, I wouldn't have some of the issues that I have. But that's okay. It's not a bad copy. It's just a couple of issues here and there. So, but yeah, good look at that face. Nice Slag face, red like it's supposed to be, not black. The toy was black. Cartoon, it was red face. That's how I have my fans' toys. One is with his red face, so that is the way it should be. Nice Autobot symbol on the chest, the red chest with that gray in the middle. Arms look great. I kind of wish there was some paint here, but they're kind of following the cartoon, like a lot more to a T with these studio series, or the cartoon and the animated movie. So it is, what it is. So, but no big issues there. Of course, we got the green and the blue. It's nice to see that. You can see the blue eyes, of course. Gold on the feet. Looks great. That's our backpack. So again, not too bad at all. Of course, keep everything. I keep having an issue here. There we go. So, there we go. Of course, his wings that he has. Always nice to see that. And even with it helps fill out that back, so that's nice to see. Definitely very nice to see. I just have this feeling that it's supposed to be more like that. Now, articulation. Head is on a ball joint. We get some nice wiggle. Some up and down, which we also get from that. I kind of wish that locked in a little better. It might, and I've just missed something. I'm hoping I didn't. It doesn't seem like I did. Yeah, it really doesn't seem like I did. See, I kind of wish, see, we got these, right here. I kind of wish there was something here to plug it into to help hold it a lot better than what we got. But yeah, head is on a ball joint. Get some nice down about that far, up that far, so works. Arms come out that far, full 360. Bicep swivel, we've got over 90 for the elbows, kind of a double joint in a way there, so very nice there. And of course we've got wrist swivel. We do have waist rotation, and let me bring it down a little bit. Now we can kick forward that far, kick back that far. Full Van Damme. We have thigh rotation. We have sort of double joint for the knee. Works very well, I think. And then the foot, we have that much ankle pivot. Again, very nice, very cool. I like having the '86 movie studio series figures a lot more than the live action figures. Honestly, not a big fan of the live action stuff. Some of the designs are cool, but the characters were butchered. The story was butchered. Too much human element, we had Spike and Sparkplug and Carly and eventually Daniel and all of that. But, Daniel was rather annoying in third season, but not like Sam. But I'm not going to get off on that. He can hold his weapon, and of course here's his weapon. Looks very nice. Looks just like it's out of the cartoon, out of the movie. Really loving that. Looks like it either was, I think it was done in this plastic and then painted. So very nice paint on that. And of course he can hold it. What's a Dinobot without his weapon? After all. Now, also, just like with Wheelie, Daniel has this little plug on his leg. And on either side of the arms, we've got the ports that they can plug into, or that he can plug into. So we just line it up. Oh. A little too much pressure there. That was my fault. Alright. And then here we have Daniel sitting on Slag's shoulder. And of course, another thing we can do that we have yet to show off, and there's everything unplugged again. Swear I need to look at the thing and see what's loose and what needs tightened. But if we take out our backdrop, sort of set up our backdrop just like that, and then we can take Slag, sort of set him on it like that. Could set him, yeah, we could set him on it any which way, and that kind of looks like Cybertron, doesn't it? Or part of Cybertron, or part of a ship, part of the ship maybe, or even the Quintessence planet. But with him having Daniel, I think it's part of Cybertron. So yeah, very cool. Loving this figure. A few things that I've got to tighten up, which I will do that. I think it's just a couple of screws that aren't fully tightened, and won't take long to tighten that up. But great figure, love it. Looking forward to when we get Sludge and Snarl and Swoop announced, and we end up seeing them. Looking forward to the other Studio Series 86 movie figures. Really can't wait to just have an entire 86 movie Studio Series lineup on my shelf. I mean, yeah, some of the Kingdom figures work in the Studio Series as well, like Cyclonus and Galvatron. You could transfer them over with the Studio Series figures, and they will fit right in, honestly. And it's really nice to see that. So, liking that. Even Rodimus, he fits. It's Ultra Magnus, like. They fit in the Kingdom Autobots and Decepticons, fit with the Studio Series. So it would be a big surprise to see them do another Cyclonus when the Kingdom Cyclonus is perfect and would work for Studio Series. All they would have to do if they want to make maybe a darker purple, but honestly that purple works. But getting back to Slag, great figure. I hope you find him. Start checking. I know there's been an issue with finding him in some of the other Studio Series, but it looks like the shipping issue is starting to be resolved. We're starting to see more figures hit the shelves finally. The shelves are starting to fill up finally. So keep an eye out. Hopefully you find him. I definitely recommend him. I mean, who could say no to Dinobots? But I'm going to end it there. I hope you got some good information on this video, this review. I also want to say thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all later.